9. This is Brayton from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Hey mate, just doing a virtual tour for you guys on our 2016 Toyota Fortuner sitting here in front of me. Mate, like I said, I just thought I'd try and find somewhere shady here for you, so I pulled up at this car park. It's about the closest place I could find. Look mate, like I said, going to take you through in a bit more detail. Hopefully you can see this a little bit better in this one. Let me know if it works out all right for you. Absolute glamour car, really good service history, so we'll get right into it for you. Obviously down the front here, so just some little marks, things like that, just some light sort of grate in the front bumper there as we come around. So again, if any of this doesn't show up in the video for you, just let me know. Just those light markings in the front there as well, not actually through the paint, but it's just those sort of the common areas in the front of cars that you sort of expect. As we come around there, again, looking pretty good as we come across here, looking pretty good. Like I said, want to try and show you as much as we can, so I'm going to get up under here for you. So right across those bash plates under there too. So those wheels, she's looking pretty good. Doesn't look like any sort of, dents or bashes or anything like that. Doesn't actually look like there's much it's had any dirt. It's awesome. So it looks pretty damn good under there. Just a minor sort of mark there as well, a little bit of a scuff there too. If that one is a concern for you, let me know, and I'm sure we can talk to management and possibly see if we can get that touched up for you. As we come across the bonnet here, looks like a little mark there, but that's sort of coming off with my finger. I reckon a bit of polish, and we might be able to clean that up for you. And just some minor sort of stone chips on the actual bonnet itself. So again, I'll try and get those in the right light as we come across. But they've already been touched up, they've already been sealed, so that's awesome. As we come across the bonnet there too, it's a little hard to sort of see with those trees, but looks pretty damn good as we come across there. And that wheel arch as well, you can see me in the back. So like I said, mate, currently on sale for $44,990, drive away down from $45, making it one of the cheapest under 100,000 kilometres in Australia. So look, like I said, happy to take an offer forward for you, but just keep that in mind, it is priced to sell. As it has sold already and come back up due to their finance. So look, you've got the roller racks up there as well, which is great. So ready to go. Try and show you right across those. Give me a second, we'll just jump up there as well, try and get you a better view of that roof. So very clean as we go across there. So no rust, no holes, nothing like that, which is awesome. Look, while we're here, I'll just jump into the passenger side here. So I've got the tow ball in there. We do take them out and keep them on other cars because people do tend to, because we have the cars packed quite tightly, people tend to collect their shins on them. It does hurt. So we do take them out of the cars and leave them in here. But you've got that there for you. Cup holders here on both sides as well. They're just tucked away. I've got your manuals and your books and everything here for you as well. So I'm sure, like I said in Reggie's video, we did show the service history, but I'll show you again while we're here. So obviously 2017 at 8,000 kilometres, so pretty good service history as we go through. 2018 at only 87 kilometres, 2018, 27, 2019 at 35, 2020 at 52, 2020 at 63, 2020 at 71, 2021 at 80, and then of course us 21 at 87. So really, really good service history there, mate. This is exactly what you want to see. All your books, everything else is all in there for you as well. Pull the keys out here as well. So we've got a couple spare keys there for you. So the genuine, obviously the central locking fobs there for you. The actual keys to the ignition are there for you too. So you've got a spare one of each of those as well. So really handy there. Genuine Fortuner floor mats the whole way around as well, which is great. So I'll just show up under there as well. Like I said, any of that sort of stuff, we just leave in the car. So just want to try and show you as much across the dash and that as well that we possibly can. So no chips or cracks or anything like that. Same with the windscreen as we go across there. But looks very, very tidy. Little sort of scuff just there, and those again, it's just from obviously something like people being loaded in, items being loaded in here, things like that. Just collected them, but they're used cars. They've always got that sort of stuff. They're the common ones. As we go across these door cards, as we spoke about over the phone, it's obviously the brown interior here as well. So I just want to try and show you as much of these as we possibly can. Try and get that on a better light. There you go. That's just a little bit of polish. Don't stress about that. It's just the chemicals the detailers use. They love it. Again, just some minor sort of wear. So like there and there, but pretty light stuff. Pretty light stuff, and just a little sort of mark there as well. So that there's probably the worst of the whole lot to be. The rest is pretty damn good, just on the inside there, but only really noticeable sort of thing once you come around. The main entryway as well, so pretty clean as we go across there. Just some minor sort of scuff there. Obviously people just jumping in and out with their boots, things like that. And again, just a little sort of mark there. You've got the bill plates there too. But the rest is pretty good. I'll just get these out of the way. Chuck that back in the glove box for you, so you can see those seats. But just awesome setup. As we go across the roof there too. So I'll jump in the other side when we get around there, and I'll show you how everything works as well. So I'm cruising here. So outside, you can't see any dents or anything like that. Some minor sort of fingernail one there. Just obviously people jumping in and out, and the fingernails collecting as they do. As we come around to the, so just again, just a minor hairline one there. And just another one there for you. Like I said, want to be absolutely transparent as possible. Show you everything I could find. Again, that's just those the cleaning products that the detailers use. So, just little sort of marks there. I'd say it's from people when they're jumping in and out. Again, just catching their shoes on them. Just a little mark there. It's just a little dirt mark. And again, genuine fitted floor mats for these guys, so you can see up under there. Right across. So 60-40 split with these guys, so you can actually drop those down. They'll fold flat and then come forward to give you access to the back there too. I'll drop that down, but you've got to move this seat forward here just a little bit. So it's going to catch on there, so I won't be able to get that fully the way up like that's what they do, but it gives you access to the back like that, so it makes it way easier to jump into those back seats. Otherwise that clicks into place and you can leave it like that, giving you a bit extra storage in here, so they just go straight back up and into place like that. We've got obviously the kids argument separator here for you, so again those there, cup holders that tuck away, real nice and handy with those guys, pretty clever setup. We've got the anchor points obviously for all three seats, and the middle seat belt is just up here for you too, tucked away in the roof, so it's not flapping about. Obviously the light setup there, you can control the aircon from the center here, fans here, so obviously those vents there, you can control the fan speed from the back here, so really handy setup. Just little things, but you can hang clothes, shopping bags, things like that, pretty light stuff off there, only up to a couple kilos. And of course you've got an accessory plug there for your phones, chargers, things like that. So pretty handy setup, great for families. But pretty tidy as we go through it. I'll just quickly go back here because I want to show you all the wheels as well and up under there too. So heaps of tread left on these guys. As you go across the mag there, sort of struggling to see any marks on that, which is awesome. Again, just the inside of these arches. So the suspension and everything there, you can see yourself, that is very clean. So this is always the sort of cars that we do look after. And obviously being from a dealer, we've got a lot of guarantees. We having Toyota is the reputation. We're very particular about the cars that we will keep and we do get. So right across that side set there for you. Just like the dirt obviously just from being out sitting on our yard. And again, heaps of tread left on these guys. So coming across to the back wheel now here on the passenger side, miles of tread left in there. So right across that suspension there too. So mate, very clean. So it's the hard thing with a lot of the private buyers that you can get stuck with, obviously, with them getting bashed. So very clean. Just trying to see any sort of gravel rash across that as well, but it looks pretty damn good as well. So I've got rear bumper now. Just a little sort of mark there. A tiny scuff there. Fuel is on this side as well. With these guys too. I love that. Come down. So a little tiny bit of wear in the actual, just the rubber there. It's not actually damaged or anything like that, it's just little sunspots. As you go across. Back here is looking pretty good. Just a couple sort of luggage marks here and here. Just those common ones we're jumping in and out of the car obviously. For putting stuff in and out of the car. And across the rear here too. So jack and tools, everything's up under there, that just literally pops out You've got the jacking tools there. That just flips back into place. I'll see if we can do that one-handed. It's always a little bit easier with two, but see if we can manage. That's him. It just flips back into place. So again, little bits of storage in the back here. Accessory plugs there as well, so you can hang things off those. Again, you've got those on both sides. The seats do fold up. You've got the straps here, so you literally pull these two straps, folds down, folds up, and then connects into the roof just by this little strap there. So straight back up to that one there. So really handy setup, awesome setup with these guys. Like I said, 3 anchor points across those there. But very, very well looked after. Pretty clean. Like I said, trying to show you as much as we possibly can. Even across the back here. Inside of that one as well. Just tiny, tiny scuff there. So close that up. Reverse camera just under there. Show you how all that works once we jump in. So like I said, we do take the tow bars out of these guys. It does have just the standard flat 7-pin plug in these guys. I'll try and show you up underneath there. So you can see yourself. No, definitely hasn't been, submerged or salt watered or anything like that. Looking very, very clean under there. And that's the sort of stuff we look for. Yeah. Right, get back up in there. So heaps of tread left on that spare tyre too, as you would have seen. As we come around, looking pretty good here. Let's go down to the driver's side rear door now. I'll just open this one up and show you the side. Okay, just a very sort of minor chip there. But otherwise looking pretty good. Just those genuine floor mats across there. I just like showing underneath them too, just so you know we're not hiding anything. It's just whenever there's floor mats, dash mats, whatever's in cars, we always just leave them in there. Same thing across the back. Very okay, just a minor sort of one just there. Just tiny, tiny marks on these. And just a little sort of scuff there. But again, I'm nitpicking here to, like I said, to try and be as honest as we absolutely can with you. And same on the inside of those wheel arches, right across all that suspension there too. So, miles and miles of tread, and again, just those wheels for you. I don't think this has done a lot of fall driving. Normally, when you used to get cars in that have been fall driving in the past, or regularly, you do get the gravel rash, you do get the red dirt up under the wheel arches, you do get the stone chips and things like that. But it doesn't look like this has spent a lot of time, if any, off-road. I mean, it's obviously, we don't know every minute of its life, but just judging from what we can see, it's, yeah, certainly been well looked after. So driver's side, main entry point here now. I'll just show you those wheel arches there too. Oh, sorry, yeah, the door arches. That main entryway there too. Tiny sort of scuffs just there, but again, it's the driver's side, it's the most common. High traffic area. Again, just under there, a little bit of sort of dirt there. But just a little bit of fading. So again, you got the height adjustment for these guys as well. So sure, people like myself, you crank that right up, it's going to lift that up and you can go all the way back down as well. Gives you way better vision over the bonnet. I'll just show you that driver's side as we go here. I'll jump in a sec to show you how everything works. Minor sort of scuff there, and again just a little sort of mark. Not actually scuffs or scratches or anything like that, but just a little mark there. So pretty damn good. So what we're going to do, I'm going to jump in here, we'll start it up. So like I said, we've got spare keys there, ignition battles there for you. Being a manual, they've got a safety in these guys, so you've got to have your foot on the clutch to be able to start this up. Just for kids, things like that, so they can't jump in the car and accidentally start it up, put it in gear and drive off. So obviously welcome messages there, 87,818 kilometres as it sits right now. So no dash lights or anything like that to be concerned about. Obviously needs a little bit of fuel. Might be something we can talk about as well, try and help you get it into it. So look, right across the dash there too. Again, I just want to show you as much as we possibly can for you. I love the inside of these guys. They set them up so nicely. See, eco mode, power mode. Power modes are great for overtaking people to give you those extra areas, a little more grunt, things like that. Does use a bit more fuel. Eco mode, obviously the opposite. Great for driving around town, school runs, all that sort of stuff. It's the most obviously fuel economic way of driving around town. Not as much power though, of course. So a little bit of storage on the inside there, great phone storage and things like that down here, and again up under that side for you. Accessory plugs there, USB, AUX there for you, so easy setups. Again, you've got the covers for those, pop that back in place, makes it look a bit nicer. Traction control, rear diff for four-wheel driving, and of course your high 2, high 4 and low 4. So really easy setup with these guys. Don't have to jump out, lock in the hubs or any of that sort of business. You simply keep this in neutral, foot on the clutch and be stationary, flick across the high 4. Now it is an electrical system lining up with a mechanical gearbox, so be patient with it. You're going to see up here it's going to flash a few times. Once that does engage, you're then in high 4. You can drive on 80k an hour, 100k an hour, dirt roads, dirt highways, things like that. That's the one you're going to want. If you ever sit there and it's sitting there not engaging properly and it is just still flashing and not quite going into place, you can put it into gear, drive forward or backward a few meters, stuff like that, and you'll see that engage there now like I just did. So that's just letting everything catch up with the electrical side of it. Once we go back down, so you're high 4, and again, foot and clutch, come to stationary, go to low 4. So your traction control, 4 low is going to pop up. So super high revs, slow moving, but this is what you want for your sand crossings, your beach crossings, your hill climbs, rocks, any of that sort of stuff. Super high revs, super high power, but not a lot of speed. So again, that's all engaged for you. So again, be patient with it. Just let that flick across. Sorry, accidentally pressed stop on that. So just one at a time. And again, back to the H2 there as well. So that's going to do its thing and turn off. So that's all ready to go, happy to drive off. Normal handbrake in these guys, which is great because I reckon they're actually better. Your fan controls are here for your temperature and of course where you want it out. Touchscreen radio, so audios you can flick between your Bluetooth, AUX, USB, all that sort of stuff from in here. You can do it all from the steering wheel as well. Once we pop that into reverse, you'll be able to see the camera there. So great thing about these, you can physically see the number plate and the back rear bumper. Once the tow ball's in there, you'll actually see it there too, which is just unreal because when you're backing up to trailers, you can literally see exactly where it is and line yourself up beautifully. No jumping in and out of the car trying to line it up, get those extra few inches. So really handy setup. As soon as you come out of reverse, that's going to pop out. On the steering wheel itself, so cruise control down here, turn it on, set and reset with those. It's been the same cruise control stick for years for Toyota. Their logic, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So Bluetooth controls are all up here as well as your radio controls, so you can go between your AM, Bluetooth, FM, all from here as well. Window wipers obviously on the left hand side. You do have an automatic setting for your headlights on these, so at the moment we've got it set to auto now. So that'll turn on and off as you go in and out of daylight, car parks, things like that. Parkers, headlights, and of course blinkers are all pretty standard across there. Turn that one off. There we go. On the driver's side here, so your windows, again, driver's side's automatic. You can pop that down. It's going to do the work for you. Central lock and window locks, and of course you do have a power fold here as well. So you can see me in there. So push that button, that's going to tuck that in and out. So really good for full driving or even just parking at the shops where you don't want people bashing things into the mirrors there. Your actual mirror controls are here, so left side of the car, right side of the car, and you just adjust that toggle as you need to as well. So you've got a little adjustment down here, so you can actually adjust the headlights themselves, so the angle of the headlights there too. Tweeter speakers here and 6-inch ones down there, so pretty good sound system in these guys. But just a really, really handy setup. They keep it pretty simple, but they give you everything that you need. Like I said, very well looked after car. Hope you guys enjoy it as much as I do. I absolutely love these things, and I hope this video has just been a little bit clearer for you. Before we finish it, I'm just going to show you. So the bonnet release is there, fuel release is there. Like I said, it is on the passenger side. I'm just going to jump out and just show you under that bonnet before we do finalise this virtual tour for you. Lift this one up. Try and do that one-handed. Oh, she's heavy. So there you go. Just on the inside of there, so you can see the firewall and everything as well. So like I said, all our cars, you'll get obviously a copy of the roadworthy certificate, car history reports. We guarantee they haven't been in accidents, flood damage or anything like that. And of course all your bin checks as well. So guys, look, that actually concludes our virtual tour. Thank you very much for watching this one. Yeah, very much look forward to hearing from you soon, and look forward to helping out.